Hello, Ella Global Community, and welcome to the Q Word. I'm Charlie. I use she, they pronouns, and today I want to talk to you about heteronormativity. Heteronormativity is a word that I've flung around in I think every video that I've done. And then I thought for a second, wait a minute, not everyone might be familiar with the term. I know I wasn't until I entered certain spaces with certain people that held conversations around this. So, what is heteronormativity? Well, it starts with the concept of heterosexuality, which refers to the romantic or sexual attraction between a man and a woman. And heteronormativity specifically is about how this is made the norm, that which is typical, usual, or the standard, which is what we are exposed to every day in films, series, advertisement, and the accepted and dominant marriage structures. The world is built on the assumption that heterosexuality is the norm. So heteronormativity is about what cultural assumptions are related to heterosexuality. It's about what society has constructed as natural and normal forms of a relationship, which can be characterized by the idea that attraction between a man and a woman is the only normal form of attraction. Let's take, a random Janet and Brad. Janet is a cis woman and Brad is a cis man, and their relationship embodies conventional gender roles and norms and conventional sex norms. Gender roles in society refers to how we're expected to act, speak, dress, conduct ourselves, all based upon the sex we were assigned at birth. For example, people who are socialized as girls and women are generally expected to dress in typically feminine ways, be polite and accommodating and nurturing. So, Janet and Brad are expected to want to marry, and Janet is expected to have an innate desire for children and for nurturing them. Brad is stoic, strong, aggressive, and bold, and he's the breadwinner. And when Janet and Brad get intimate, they have what we call PIV, penis in vagina sex. And this is the concept of normal sex being where a man's penis penetrates a woman's vagina. Heteronormativity has society assume that this is the natural and therefore accepted form of sex, and therefore other forms of sex are created as deviant. The construction of this as normal inherently means that other forms of sexuality and gender are less normal or unnatural, or in fact not normal or not natural at all. So with heteronormativity as the dominant belief system, what happens is that people are assumed heterosexual until proven otherwise. And if proven otherwise, they're often labeled as deviant or less than. So the consequences of heteronormativity often manifest themselves in queerphobia and other forms of discrimination. All in all, heteronormativity refers to a worldview that promotes heterosexuality as the normal and preferred sexual orientation. There's a lot to digest here, and I hope I've been able to make it a little bit clear. But please leave your questions or concerns in the comments, and if there's anything in particular you're curious about, just let me know, and maybe we can turn it into the next Q word. That's all for me today on heteronormativity. I hope you've learned a little something, and I'll see you next time.